Hi betting experts, on Tuesday July the 7th. First of all, look back at our two bets at Ayr on Monday. And we're off to Pontefract on Tuesday, one of the best run tracks in the north. Fast ground expected, the weather forecast looking pretty set fair, so it should be on the faster side of good. Pontefract, as regular listeners will know, low draws, absolutely essential in all races as long as you're ridden positively. The only time that doesn't work out is A, if there's soft ground, or B, they go for home far too soon and stop. But generally speaking, unless you get it wrong, a low draw is a massive advantage. We start off with our value angle selection in the 12.45. This is the Pontefract Sports and Education Foundation handicap over a mile 2, a class 5 for 4-year-olds and upwards. 13 runners, just under $3,500 on offer to the winner. Most of them win in their turn, but some of them are likely to need the run quite badly, I would have thought, on this occasion. Like things like Thomas Cramer, Cornborough, very likely to be in need of the spin, and some of them are badly out of sorts. At the moment, the one I prefer is Sedona of David O'Mara. Now, this mare has run 13 times, just the one win to her career. She is not the easiest ride, but she does have a fair level of ability. She's only had 2 runs since leaving Hugo Palmer. She ran a blinder when well backed on her stable debut after 287 days off at Haydock, when second to Hauser Black, and then again back that form up when second to the handicap blot Solo Saxophone, who's won again since at Thirsk. If you watch that run back, she was dropped right out by Nolan, almost last, but made strong headway, forced to race widest of all and staying on into second inside the final furlong. No chance with the runaway winner, who, as I say, has franked the form with ease from a much higher mark. It's really good form. She does drop back 2 furlongs in trip, but she's got a brilliant draw in 3. Tudhope replaces Nolan. Just got to be a bit more positive, get a good early pitch on the rail. She stays really strongly. With luck in running, she must go close off this mark. For our nap of the day, we go to the opening 12.15. This is the Ben and Mary Hibbert Memorial Maiden Stakes over a mile 2, class 5, 3-year-olds and upwards. 14 runners, most of them have nothing to recommend them at all until they go handicapping. It's a very uncompetitive looking race. I think the key here is that Crystal Pegasus, who's likely to start a short price favourite for Sir Michael Stout with Ryan Moore booked, is drawn 12 of 14. Now, it might not matter, Moore's expert at getting across, but it is still less than ideal for a short price favourite, and I'm going to side with George Scott's Sarvan. Now, this one is drawn in stall 3. He's a 3-year-old, has had 2 runs so far, both at Newmarket. First time out, clueless behind King Leonidas in a race that's worked out well. And then 12 days later, finishing a creditable second behind Spectrum of Light. If you watch that run back, it was over this trip. He was under pressure a long way out, but stuck on really strongly. And I think this much stiffer track at Pontefract will definitely suit him. Ben Curtis will be aware that he's on a proven stayer. He's likely to be positive. I hope he'll make all the running, get against the far rail, and keep pulling it out up the hill. At the prices, he is much preferred. Best of luck on Tuesday, betting experts.